Hello everyone, welcome to the Lead a Rich Life channel. I'm Dr. Amanda Barrientos, founder of ABI Coaching. This is the channel where you'll learn actionable rich life tips that you can immediately implement into your life to help you access your personal power, develop and nurture connected relationships, and master your money mindset so you can lead a rich life. Every video, I'll give you simple tips that you can immediately implement, and I'll provide you with a bonus downloadable sheet to help you deepen your learning. This week, we're going to talk about how to boost self-confidence, specifically in the area of self-doubt through negatively comparing yourself to others. As always, I'll provide action steps at the end, so be sure to stick around. Do you constantly doubt yourself and think other people are better than you? Maybe it shows up at work. You think your colleagues are smarter, or in your relationships, you think your partner might rather be with someone who's younger and more attractive. Or let's say you're a father and you think other fathers are better providers than you. Or you compare your body to other people's, thinking they have more muscles or they're more fit. No matter what version of self-doubt and negatively comparing yourself to others, it has crippling effects on your sense of self-confidence. I know, because I used to be the master of self-doubt and constantly comparing myself to everyone around me. I'd put them on a pedestal and myself in the pit, thinking that they were better. It led to horrible, terrible amounts of insecurity and social anxiety, and it negatively impacted every area of my life and damaged my self-confidence. For many of us, it's hard to recognize when we're in self-doubt mode because it happens unconsciously. Most of us experience this multiple times a day. We compare ourselves to others, or we think of an idealized fantasy version of ourselves that we want to be like that we can't attain. So we beat ourselves up, become insecure. It decreases our self-confidence while also inducing our shame and having us resent the people around us. These toxic responses to self-doubt lead us to have disconnected relationships, to doubt ourselves, to put on masks, to be unauthentic and disempowered. The first step of liberation is to realize that everybody experiences self-doubt. I have yet to meet one person who doesn't have moments of doing this. Luckily, there are strategies you can implement to increase your self-confidence and reduce your self-doubt. Here's 3 action steps to help you boost self-confidence. 1, I want you to get curious and conscious about your self-doubt thoughts. Who is it that you're holding on a pedestal and yourself in the pit? Whose traits are you infatuated with? What is it that you're negatively comparing yourself to? It could be someone at work you're thinking, they're so productive and I'm a mess. Or maybe it's your neighbor who you think is really rich and they're so good at making money, but you're not. Or maybe it's that you've created an ideal type version of yourself and you think, oh, by age 50 I should be here, but you're not. So you beat yourself up. No matter what it is, I want you to make a list of your self-doubt comparisons that are running your thoughts. 2, own the trait of the person you're putting on a pedestal. We all come from the same divine source, no matter how you label it. Light, love, energy, God, goddess, we all have the same traits. What's different for each person is that our unique history and individuality makes it look different in the way that we express it. So let's use the example from above. You think the person is productive and you're lazy in comparison. I want you to list during your life course 10 times where you've been productive, motivated, inspired, and gotten a lot done. List 10 times. Think of everything you can. Don't say you can't think of something. I guarantee it's there. Most likely it's in the area where you feel most inspired in life and the activities you love to do. What doing this activity does is it helps you recognize that you're negatively comparing yourself to someone even though you have the exact same trait. 3, make owning the trait a daily habit. Remember, self-doubt and self-confidence are formed out of our habitual thoughts and actions. If every time you notice yourself going into self-doubt and negative self-comparison mode, you practice what I taught you in number 2, you'll massively transform your self-confidence. You'll start to notice that, oh, I have this too. It's okay. I do this in different areas of my life. And you'll shift your perspective from thinking that other people are better than you, and you'll recognize that you have the same traits. They just might show up a little bit differently in your life. That's all for today, but don't forget to go to the video's description below to download your bonus worksheet to practice what you've learned today. This method of owning the trait is something I learned through becoming a trained Dr. DeMartini facilitator. I use this method with all of my clients, and I use it on myself almost every day. It's completely transformed my self-confidence. Has reduced my insecurity, and I almost never experience social anxiety. So I know it'll work for you. Practice, 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 and boost your self-confidence. If you liked what you learned in this video today, like the video below, subscribe to the channel, share it with friends, and leave some comments to let me know how it's working for you. Also share with me other topics you'd like for me to cover. Now, get inspired to do whatever it takes to transform into the most empowered version of yourself so you can lead a rich life. I'll see you next Wednesday with another Rich Life tip.